everyone, welcome to another episode of Trends by Mona SHROFF on DXB24LIVE. We are here with an international celebrity. She wears a lot of hats. Let's welcome Dayana Solano. Welcome to the show, Dayana.
Hello, thank you.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
First of all, thank you for the invitation. I'm so happy to be here. And hello, everyone. Well, I came here because I was looking for a change in my life for me and my family. And I was in Spain, in my country, my second country, let's say. I'm originally from Venezuela. I was born and raised in Venezuela. And I was having in Madrid the biggest, largest studio, yoga studio in Europe, okay? It was my dream come true, okay? But I also have higher goals as a mom, you know? And as a person who has a family, and it's not only for me that I'm looking to do things. Right?
Yeah, you have to, as a mother, you have a lot of responsibilities, right?
Because I raised my kids in Saudi Arabia. When we went back to our country in Spain, we were happy to be there with the family again, and we thought that
this was it.
Oh my God! You know, this is how life is presenting things to you.
But then life has a different choice for you.
Yes. Sometimes you have everything planned. You go and you get the goal you were, looking for a long time. I mean, we built it, to get there again and establish there and be there. I mean, university for my kids was going to be there.
Right.
But then I realized that they were not so happy.
Okay, going back to Spain, right?
Yes, and they were like, we need more challenge, Mom. Okay, the university here and the school is so, I don't know, maybe because they were raised in Saudi and the school there was a better level. I don't know, but they felt like that. Right. Even when they were studying in Spanish and they talk better in English, let's say.
Because of like the international education.
Yeah, their academic level is in English, and the Spanish level is more like
Spanish.
Yes,
right.
And then that was the first reason. Let's say when I see that I was happy, my husband was happy, but the boys
the children were not happy.
Yeah, but the boys were like not so comfortable. Okay, so then I was looking around, and to take a big decision to change one place, to move. You have to meditate, okay?
Right.
And I went to India that time.
Oh, so you learned your yoga in India.
Yes, I mean, when you invited me here as Mrs. Universe Glamorous 2023, I was, of course, I was happy, but I identify more as a yoga teacher, and I'm more proud of that because it resonates more with who
you are.
Okay, because through yoga is where I move and do all the things I do, okay? Before, I was in a square, let's say I had some limitations, and yoga helped me to go through it and make the big change.
So where did you learn yoga? Where did you get your basic training from?
Yes, in India, in Rishikesh.
Oh, Rishikesh.
Yes, world capital of yoga.
Yes,
okay? I love that place because this place in the world has different energy, very good energy, because you have the mountains, the Himalayas, the first fall of the Ganges.
Yes.
Okay, and you feel the connection with the nature, and you really can feel the yoga. Okay,
right.
And so since I learned yoga, then all my life I apply that, because when you really understand yoga, you know how to apply it to your life. When you are going to take a decision, when you are going to make a big move in your life. Okay, so we moved to Dubai. I went to India to clear my mind and think, what is the solution for this? So Dubai came to my mind. I have never been in Dubai before.
Oh, you've never been here, and
I was here for a weekend.
Okay.
When I was living in Saudi. It was like 15 years ago, so it was not what is Dubai now.
Right.
Okay, so I didn't
right.
know anyone here. Okay, but that's what I was thinking. My kids were raised in Saudi Arabia, and Spain was very different. So it was like.
So you were looking for an in-between
Yes.
place, not
Yes.
Saudi, not Spain, but an
Yes.
international country
Yes.
where English was the main language. And I
Yes,
think
exactly.
as
So
we all are
it
here,
was Dubai. Oh my God, I was so right with that decision. Now that I'm here, is oh my God, how good we did it. You
Yes,
know?
it's a beautiful country.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
And well, my background is I'm a nutritionist, and I came to know yoga because when I was in my nutritionist consultation, people was coming to receive a more complete service. For
Right.
example, they were talking about their own things. They were using me as a psychologist, and I'm not a psychologist. And also, I saw that what I learned in the university was, and I was applying in every client, in all my patients. It was working in some of them, not all of them. So I was researching how to give a better service.
Right.
And that's how I came to know Ayurveda. So
So you do Ayurveda as well.
Yeah, so I studied
Oh,
Ayurveda
lovely.
in USA.
So you're completely a holistic person.
Yes, yes.
Who does yoga, Ayurveda, everything from India.
Yes.
And then bringing it into Dubai.
Yes.
And now that you are such a whole person, complete, with everything, you're nutritionist, you're Ayurvedic, have a full knowledge on Ayurveda, and a yoga ambassador and an instructor. Have you come across any situation where it has changed your student's life or your life in some way or the other by practicing yoga?
Oh, yes, of course. During my whole life, I mean, my whole path of yoga, I have helped a lot of people and changed a lot of life just by introducing people to yoga. Is the change they had made is huge, okay? And it's just because they came to know yoga. And some people think I cannot practice yoga because I'm not flexible at all.
Yeah, that's the conception.
Yes.
That I can't even bend and touch my toes.
Yes.
Can I do yoga?
Yeah.
What would you motivate a newcomer who is skeptical of this
Yes.
idea, or she or he is scared that I can't even bend and touch my toes? How
Yeah.
can I do the other asanas or poses? What would you and how would you motivate people like that?
Yes, for these people, is the perfect thing to do. When you are not flexible at all,
Yeah.
that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Yoga, because yoga is to help you to be more flexible in your body, between your joints, in your mind, in your thoughts and your emotions. Okay? So yoga gives you everything you need in every situation. When you begin to practice yoga, you will feel not the change not only in your body but in your mind and your emotions. Okay? For example, if you are suffering from anxiety, stress, or a pain, okay, emotional pain or physical pain, yoga can release you of everything, all of that. Okay, I'm not perfect, let's say. Okay, because people think, okay, she can do yoga because she's flexible and she's
And
strong,
you're a
she's
yoga
balanced,
instructor.
her life is perfect.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I have health issues.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, it looks perfect, but no, I'm working on it.
Right.
And that's why I'm always on the yoga path, because it's been the big change in my life.
Right.
And whatever I do, I'm still using yoga and applying yoga to everything. So once you understand the yoga philosophy, you release yourself from many wrong
Stresses
beliefs
and you learn how to handle stress much more better.
Yes. So that's like when you don't realize it, that you are maybe attention in your in your forehead.
Yeah.
You have that tension there, and maybe you don't realize
You don't show it as well.
until you close your eyes, and in your class, your yoga teacher says, relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, and soften your eyes. Then you realize, oh my God, I was holding tension there. So yoga is like that for your life, for your belief, for what do you think about yourself and about the world.
Right.
You know?
Does yoga also help in mindfulness and meditation?
Yes.
And how yoga works indirectly on meditation?
Yes. Even when you don't want to think about meditation and about how to clear your mind or how to sit in lotus pose and meditate, when you are practicing yoga, you are meditating. Yoga is a meditation in movement, okay? So that's why I love to begin my yoga classes. My yoga classes are very complete, and I specialize in beginners.
Okay.
Okay, even though the class is okay for all the levels. Okay, but when you go to a yoga class, you have to be very careful that the teacher know how to teach, because there are some asanas that, I mean, all the asanas, if you are not doing it with the right technique,
Yes.
you can hurt yourself.
Yes.
And even
yes.
more if you haven't practiced yoga before, or if you are an advanced but you are practicing the wrong way, you can also have an injury. Okay, so I'm very specific in the
On the
explanation of everything you have to do
posture.
for each asana.
Asana.
So that's why it's perfect for beginners.
Right, right. What is your opinion of a holistic yoga life? How does a holistic yoga life for you, how does it work for you?
Okay, a holistic yoga life is when you get rid of judgment on yourself and everyone else and situations. How you can get rid of that? By practicing yoga. It's not like you are going to think different or anything. It's like just in one session, you can feel all the benefits and you can feel fresh. And you feel more connection with the world, with the natural part of the world. I mean, when you feel your breathing, you connect even more with your soul, okay, or your clear mind, okay. That's the way, and then you understand that we have everything in life, okay. You don't need to run after anything.
We need to appreciate and say thank you for whatever we have in life.
Yes,
that's
everything you have is an add-on.
Yes, yes.
So you have to be amazed and grateful
be
about
thankful.
that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, with the practice of yoga, even if you are not studying the philosophy, you will end up feeling that.
Yes.
Because when you are meditating,
Yeah.
I mean, when you are practicing yoga, you are meditating. Even if you are not thinking that I'm meditating right now because I'm practicing yoga.
Yeah.
Okay? So your mind gets clear because you are only thinking in how you're going to
you go in the next asana.
Yes.
And how.
And this
And it actually increases the concentration.
Yes.
Right? It makes you more focused because you are actually in your mind thinking, I want to do this right.
Yes.
I want to stretch a little bit more than I did last week.
Yes.
You know, and that is in fact, I mean, if you look at it the other way, is actually pushing you more towards your goal.
Yes.
It's making the mind stronger.
Yeah.
It's making you more focused, more agile, and thinking that, oh, everything else does not matter. Automatically, the negativity comes out of your system.
Yes.
Right?
Like
Only
that.
positivity comes in.
So that has an effect on your life.
Yes.
On how you live your life.
Yeah.
So before, I was thinking, I'm only a yoga teacher.
Right.
Okay? But when I really understand the yoga through the practice, then I understand I can do anything I want. Okay? I can be anything I wish to be. Okay? I can try too many different things.
Right.
So that's why I'm a singer, I'm a fashionista, in many different fields.
That's why I said
business.
you wear many hats,
Yes.
but you're always available. in the sense you don't show the stress on your face. I think that all you have to say thank you to yoga, and yoga has played a big role in your life.
Yes.
Right now, does even nutrition, the food that you intake, being a nutritionist. Now, yoga, the people say you should have a very simple diet, more related or more focused on vegetables. Is it true? Or you have to have a right balanced diet, or you actually you lean more, or you actually bend more towards vegetables and fruits. What is your take on this?
Okay. Through the yoga practice,
Yes.
it helps yourself to have and choose and make better decisions, okay, in every field of your life. So after a yoga practice, you don't want to eat junk food, okay? So it's like what your body is asking you to do, okay? So of course, having a healthy diet, okay, and having fitness in your life through yoga, and having meditation in your life through yoga. So it's a very complete. I mean, when you are practicing yoga, the only thing that you have to be care of to complete your
Diet.
healthy and holistic thing is the
Right.
diet. Okay,
Absolutely.
but that's also in your mind. Okay, I mean, if you are eating a meat that is too fat, but you are thinking that you need that meat in that moment, that's a better approach, and your body will receive it better. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's always
it's all about balance
and
and
about
not
when you're
going.
eating, whether
Yes.
it is a burger
Yeah.
or it is something like
Yes.
a mixed vegetable, whatever
Yes.
you eat happily.
Yes.
So it digests and it does good for your system.
Yes.
Instead of saying, oh, while you're eating, oh, I'm just actually, eating because I have a craving for it,
Yeah.
and be guilty about it
Yeah,
later, because
sometimes you
that
need it.
becomes
Yes.
negative, right?
Important thing is not go to the extreme.
Yes.
Okay? Because you will stress yourself
Right.
if you are missing in your diet
Yeah.
something that you are craving.
Right. Especially
Okay?
desserts,
So
when
there is
people.
not a special diet that you
Okay.
have to follow. It's your
Okay.
own diet.
All right.
What you need. When you practice yoga, you learn how to listen to your body also.
That is very important.
Yes.
I think that is the main thing.
Yes.
Listening to your body, which
Yeah.
people actually don't understand.
Yes.
That today I feel I want to only do this kind of meditation, or today I
Yes.
feel like doing more of a different
Yes.
kind of an asana. It's your body tells you
Yes.
every day. It's not the same.
Yes.
Some days it could stretch.
Another thing is that if you feel that you are too far from healthy,
Right.
because you have habits that are not healthy at all, then so one solution is the fasting. You can fast to feel your stomach empty and to get rid of the
Toxins and everything.
toxins
So
and
intermittent
everything.
fasting helps.
Yeah. Yes,
right?
helps when you need to slow down and
Yes.
to change your diet. Okay, it's a perfect way to listen to your body again.
And also rest the inside organs, right?
Yes.
That they don't keep on eating
Yes.
and working and
And if
working.
you are attached to one kind of food
Yeah.
and it's not healthy, the best
Then
way to get
is-
rid of it is with fasting.
Is
Because
fasting.
with fasting, it's like you are listening to your body again, because it's
Right.
empty. Then you can feel it again.
But intermittent fasting for beginners is very, very difficult, even when they think about it.
Yes.
Right? How do you
Yes.
think you start slowly? You enter it slowly. You just can't jump
Yes.
into it.
Yes.
How would you say that you start slowly? What is the way or process that you would guide somebody to start intermittent
Okay,
fasting?
it all depends on the body type that you have.
Yeah.
For example, in Ayurveda, there are many body types.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and it's good that you read a little bit about this. There are tests online that you can take, and you can identify yourself. Very easy to identify yourself there, and then you will know which kind of fasting, intermittent fasting, you can do and how to begin. For example, people that is Vata is the type of people that is skinny,
Okay.
or that is, I mean, the metabolism is accelerated. So everything they eat, they burn it
Very
right
fast.
away. Very
Yes,
fast.
yes.
There is Vata people that is fat,
Right.
but because they eat too much, but still their metabolism is
Is normal,
fast.
but yeah,
Okay,
but
so
it doesn't
for
burn
people
as
with
much.
fat metabolism, is not recommended at all, the fasting. Okay, you can use fasting only to clean yourself for a while,
like a detox.
okay, like a detox. Okay,
Okay.
not long, not more than 3 days, for example, let's
All
say.
right.
Okay, and it's a fasting where you can have drinks and soups.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's all liquid.
Yes, liquid. Okay. Then there is the kapha type. The kapha type is the people that is obese, or they retain a lot of liquid, and then maybe it's not obese, maybe it's skinny.
It's all water retention, so they hold on to a lot of water.
And the metabolism is slow. Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
this type of people is the people who needs fasting.
Fasting.
Okay. And they can do up to a week of fasting. Okay.
Right. What do you think intermittent fasting? What is the normal period? 1 month, 2 weeks, 3 months, or you can just keep going?
With this, you have to look in your metabolism. So you have to
Understand your system first.
understand your system and know your type of body. Okay, for example, the Pitta type
Yes.
is the type of person that the metabolism is balanced. It's not burning too fast and it's not too slow. Okay, and they are always in a normal weight. Okay,
Right.
not too skinny, not too fat, not accumulating. Okay, and once you know this, you can choose which kind of fasting you can do. But for example, keep in mind that the fasting, when you keep it for longer,
Yeah.
it makes your metabolism go slow.
Oh,
Okay?
is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the fasting, I recommend to be used only when you need it. For example, after a vacation, that
Yeah.
you have eaten everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then you
all
need
the
to clean.
forbidden food is into your
Yes.
system.
Yes, and then you need to clean. Because if you keep the fasting for a month,
Yes.
you will lose muscle, and then you will come soft.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
your mind will be
Is very
perfect.
strong. Yes.
You are very
Yes.
strong.
Yes.
And the fasting have a thing that you get fascinated with fasting
Right.
because you feel so good that you don't want to eat again. The type of fasting I do
Yes.
is the type of fasting that is that you are not eating at all, only liquids during the whole day.
The whole
Okay?
day.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So doesn't that give you a craving for food because you're suddenly stopping?
the first day
Yes.
is like that. The
Okay.
second also. The third one you think you're going to die.
Yes.
And then the fourth you don't want to eat anything and you feel free like
Okay.
like a bird, you know?
Oh,
Something
right.
like that. So light in your mind, in your body, everything. But that's dangerous because then you want to keep it. And
Right.
it's not healthy to keep it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We
Yes.
need all the substance
To
to
be-
replace
And
all the
working as
cells.
well. Yes. Yes.
And it's not healthy to do fasting without liquids, without
That's
water.
true. Water has
Okay?
to be in.
Yes. Yeah.
But people who have medical issues,
Mm-hmm.
People with blood pressures, people with different kind of heart issues, and you could have any other thyroid issues or whatever.
The
Do
only one that is dangerous are the thyroid, okay, and the diabetic.
Right.
Yes. All the others could do it,
Okay.
but you have to go with a specialist. You cannot
Yeah,
do it.
you can't do it on your own.
You cannot do it by
You need
yourself.
to consult with a
Yes,
doctor.
all of
for
them
sure.
can do it, but they have to do it guided with a specialist.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
Right. And why not for diabetic people? Is there a specific reason that their blood sugar levels goes up and it would be harmful?
Because they regulate themselves with the food.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are not having and not giving
The right kind of food. Right.
you will have peaks up and down, and it could be like
Dangerous.
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 Yeah. You
That's
cannot die in. So
true.
this is not like I will Google it and then I will do it.
Yeah, so Google is not the doctor.
No, no. There is a right kind
you
of
have to go
fasting
to
for everyone.
Yeah, because you're under supervision of a doctor, everything needs to be done the right way.
If you want to do it yourself, you have to be a very healthy person.
Yes.
And know yourself good.
Right.
Know your metabolism. What type of metabolism do you have?
And also practice yoga on the side, so it
Yes.
helps you
Yes.
basically go into that mode of
Yes.
intermittent fasting much more smoother.
Yes, I think yoga is the cure for everything.
Yeah,
Okay?
yoga is
Yeah.
actually exercise, you say, which gives you meditation, mindfulness.
Yes.
It takes care of your health in every manner.
Yes.
Now, if what kind of an asana would you recommend for people who are in a rush and cannot do a practice of 45 minutes to an hour every day, or they wanted something, they have a very stressful day, a very busy day, and they wanted to do some kind of a small meditation in the morning, what would you suggest?
Okay. When you are not having enough time, the perfect practice is begin with breath work first, sitting in lotus pose or any pose that you can hold for more than 5 minutes. Okay. And then practice yogi breathing. Yogi breathing is complete breathing exercise. Okay. Try to expand your abdomen, diaphragm, and chest when inhale. Fill your lungs completely, and then exhale slowly. Make it slow, long, and complete. Trying to use your entire lung capacity in every breath. And then the other type of breathing that is very good for the mind is Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing will make you feel warm. Okay, so it's very good to practice in the morning, and it will give you stamina for the day. And by listening to your own breath, it will help you to calm your mind and feel better. Okay, so Ujjayi breathing is this is similar to yogi breathing, but you make a slight constriction of your throat to produce a sound similar to the waves of the ocean, and you pay attention, you focus on the sound of your breath. It's very good. I do it in every class, and that's how my yoga classes begin.
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for this lovely tip. Is there anything else you would like to tell our audience?
Thank you for listening, and I hope you can have the opportunity to get into yoga. It doesn't matter which religion and which philosophy you follow, it's for everyone. And if you want to come to one of my classes, you can find me at SLS and Fairmont, The Palm, and Sofitel.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to Trends and giving us a good tip and talking to us all about the insights for yoga, the benefits, and why we should be practicing even though we have very little time and we have a stressful day ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, lovely viewers, for watching us on Trends by Mona Shroff on DXB24 Live. If you love our interview today, please like and share.